Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Richard Razor Sharp and I'm back from my travels, and I had to get this video in straight away, which is a reaction and my first thoughts to the new release from Andis. So as you will have seen on their social media 4 days ago, or you're seeing now by watching this video, Andis have released a new limited edition to the Cordless Masters in this copper color. So my initial thoughts when I saw it was, I really like the look of this color. Now, it's always going to be subjective. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it. But for me, I think it's a really beautiful color. I actually prefer it to the gold. I think it looks so much nicer. And Andis have also announced with it that it will actually come with a coated blade, a black coated blade. And not just one blade, but 2 blades. So they're actually going to provide in the box the taper blade and the fade blade with this black coating on it. So my initial thoughts was, wow, okay, this looks really good. I think they've done a really good execution of a copper color on a metal body. So that's great. So then, taking some time just to look at it, then the other things, obviously try to do a little bit of digging to get a bit more information about it. So here's my kind of other thoughts around this clipper. So in the box they say you get these 2 additional blades. Now my first thought is, and this is personal for me, Andis do not have to listen to a word I say, but it's just my opinion. I would have rather had just 1 blade and some premium magnetic guards coming in the box versus 2 of their blades with this special coating. Now, in my mind, the Andis blades, master blades, they generally in the UK cost about £45. So I'd assume this blade would probably cost even more because it's got this special black coating on it. So for that same amount of money, we could have had 1 blade and some premium guards in the box. And at this stage, I just think that, you know, Andis is a premium brand. We know it's a premium brand. I use a number of their clippers. I love my Super ZR2s. I swear by them. The GTX Slimline Pros, I got them not that long ago as well, and I love them, as well as I've used other Andis clippers over the years. But for me, I just feel like if as a premium brand and as a premium company in our industry, releasing your flagship clipper, it would be great if we got premium guards coming with them. You know, we already know that Wall already does this, and I just feel like Andis should be doing it too. That's just my my personal opinion. It's great having two blades, but for me, I personally don't really need it. I'd rather have premium guards, and maybe premium guards also in a limited edition color would be another thing. So yeah, that's one thought I have. The other thing as well, let's just talk about price for a minute. So in the UK, the gold limited edition Masters, Cordless Masters, retailed at £300. There are now retailers who are selling it slightly cheaper on a sale at £280. Okay, so there's a bit more money than the standard silver edition of the Masters. So it'll be interesting to see what price these come in at. Will they be at the same kind of £300 price point, or will they be charging a bit more? We don't know yet, but we shall certainly find out, I'm sure, in the near future. So yeah, that will be interesting to see how much they cost. Excuse me. And then my other thought was, with regards to this clipper, was it would have been, maybe say in my mind, just a bit better if we also heard that there was some power battery life improvements as well, that they would last longer, etc. That would be something that would excite me, just based on the current market, new companies that have come into our industry who are delivering superior battery life and outputs to some of the premium brands like Andis and Wall, etc. It would have been nice to have seen an upgrade in battery life. I haven't seen any details to say that that has happened as yet, so I'm assuming it hasn't. If I'm wrong, then I'd be happy to be wrong about that as well. So that's something else that I would have liked to have seen with this clipper release. Another issue that's been raised by a number of barbers online when Andis announced this clipper is around the loud sound of the clipper. And what's great to see is that Andis has listened to us as a community, have listened to barbers. So one of the comments that came up multiple times underneath their post announcing this clipper, as you can see here, was with regards to the loudness of the clipper. And Andis responded to barbers to say that they had addressed that issue after hearing people complain about the original Masters and how loud it was, that they've changed the yokes out to make it quieter. So if you have the gold limited edition Masters, you should already be noticing this. But if you get this new clipper as well, the copper, it will also have that same solution as well. So it's good to hear that Andis has listened to the barbering community with regards to this. But I'd also love to hear from you guys if you're using the gold Masters. Has their solution worked? Have you noticed a quieter sound with the newer version of the Andis Masters? So yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys, but I do think it's a good thing that Andis are listening to us as a community when barbers are highlighting issues that they're finding with the clipper, that they're trying to find solutions for it, which is great from a customer experience perspective. Yes, so what I'd love to hear is now really from you guys in the comments, are you planning to get the this new clipper? One, do you like the look of it? Do you like the colour? Don't you like it? It's all subjective as well. Are you a fan of the Andis Masters? As you all know from my previous videos, I was certainly a fan of the Andis Masters when I had it and I was using it. I loved the power output, I loved the feel, I loved the crunching sound when it cuts. But as some of you or many of you will already know, I did have issues with the clipper from a reliability standpoint. Unfortunately, after 10 months, my first unit stopped charging. Andis did provide a replacement under the warranty, but the second one then developed the same fault after a year, which was then now out of warranty. So I have not used it or been able to use it since then. So that's been a downside to a clipper that I really had high hopes for and I really loved using. But that was my personal experience. I know there are other barbers who've had similar experiences, but I also know a lot of barbers who really love the Andis Masters cordless and swear by it as well. So yeah, I'd love to know, what's your thoughts? What are you planning to do? Are you going to get it? Are you not going to get it? Do you like the colour? Don't you like the colour? Guys, leave it in the comment section. Until next time, peace.